So I wanted to show you guys my puppy because I've been bringing him up in my past few videos and I keep getting questions. He wants to be known. Okay, so this is Max. He is really big, like as you can tell, and he's only like almost 4 months old. When we got him, he was literally the tiniest little puppy ever. I'll insert some pictures. And now I'm like out of breath just holding him. He's huge, so I'm gonna put him down because he's not liking it. And then this is my other baby. This is Candy. She desperately needs a little bath and a haircut right now. She's 10 years old and Max is only like 4 months and he's crying because he gets jealous when I hold her. I'm so out of breath. I think at this point he's probably like 35 pounds. When we got him, I think he literally weighed 8 pounds. He also had some health problems when I first got him. We had like a huge scare that we thought that he might have had parvo, which if you've ever had a puppy, you know that that's a really scary virus. Thankfully, he did not have parvo. He just had like a bacterial infection and he just wasn't doing good. He wouldn't eat, so I would literally have to like forcefully feed him like for weeks. He was literally taking like 3 medications that he had to take at like separate times of the day. So literally I did not leave my house for like the first month of his life because he just needed a lot of attention. So if you're thinking about getting a puppy, which I feel like this is a great video for me to say this because, you know, it is the holiday season, and during this season a lot of people will look into dogs and puppies for their significant others or for their kids and whatever. And I saw this post that literally broke my heart. It's this post right here. When they're puppies, it's like super cute and exciting and you love them because they're like this cute little puppy. Like, who doesn't love puppies? But you also have to know the amount of work that comes with raising a puppy. It's not just about them being super cute, because yeah, they obviously are, but they could have health issues and you need to be prepared for that financially, mentally. You need to give them a lot of, it's like literally having a child. I mean, I'm not gonna like literally compare it to having a child because I've never had a child and I can't imagine how hard that is. It's a living thing that you have to dedicate all of your time to so that they're okay. And they're just a little baby, so they don't know what they're doing, and then they get into this phase where they start biting everything and chewing everything, which he's in that phase right now. And you have to get through it. You have to kind of spend a lot of time with them, train them and everything. This is not a video about dogs, but I wanted to mention that just in case you're thinking about gifting somebody a puppy, just know, I mean, I'm sure it goes without saying, but just know it's a living creature. They require so much more time than you think. And it's not just about like, oh, it's cute. You gotta give them a lot of attention and you have to make sure that you can give them that. And if you don't, then that's not a responsible thing, because as you saw in that post, a first puppy's Christmas can look all amazing and cute because they're little and they're cute and they will steal your heart. But then their second Christmas could end up at the pound. So just make sure you don't do that. That's all I have to say. Anyways, hi, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. Now we can actually get to the actual topic of this video. So today I'm going to be doing a perfume gift guide, and for the first time ever, I'm actually not going to only be talking about women's perfumes, but I'm also going to be talking about colognes. And I don't have a huge, obviously, collection of colognes, and these aren't my colognes. Obviously, I don't wear cologne. These are my husband's, but a lot of the times when we go shopping for his like colognes and like what he likes, he always asks me what I like, and that's what he buys. And so I can wholeheartedly say these are like some of the best colognes that I've ever smelled. And so that's what I'm going to be recommending to you guys. If you have a boyfriend, a husband, brother, dad, any kind of male that you want to gift a cologne to, I have those. And then as far as women's perfumes, I try to kind of get something in here for everybody. So obviously perfume is a very personal thing. Not everybody likes the same kind of perfumes. Obviously, that's why there is different kind of perfumes. There's sweet perfumes, fresh perfumes. Hopefully, if you know at least what the person that you're shopping for, what their perfume taste is overall, then I feel like some of these choices will be able to help you. If you have somebody that wants sweet perfumes, I have that. If you have somebody that likes fresh perfumes, I have that. I have some that are a little bit more mature for maybe like a motherly figure or your grandma. And then if you are shopping for your girlfriend, your wife, then I also have some really nice, like really sexy options that literally these gifts will be a gift for you and not only them, because they smell so good that you're going to be enjoying it yourself. Also, I not only have perfume variations in this video, but I also have price variations, just because we all have different price points and budgets for the holidays. I know it can get really stressful, so if you have a little bit more money to spend, then I have those kind of price points. And then I also have a lot lower price points for a lower budget. So this first section is if you are a boyfriend, husband, significant other, and you just want to buy like a really, really sexy, hot perfume for your girl. These are the perfumes. So this is the first one. This is literally one of the hottest perfumes that I have ever smelled in my life. Every time I wear this, my husband loves it. I get a trillion compliments. So this is YSL Libre. This is the intense version. Make sure that when you buy it, you buy the intense. They do have a regular one. They have like a Le Parfum. They have some other kind of flankers in this range, but make sure that when you buy this, it's the Libre Intense version. The key difference between this and the original is that this is a little bit richer, it's a little bit darker, and it has vanilla, so it gives it like a sweeter touch. There's a lot of like lavender in this perfume, so good. I could literally smell this all day. This is my go-to perfume now. Every time I go out and I just want to feel sexy, I want to smell sexy, this is my go-to. This is literally the most boss perfume you will ever smell, so that's a highly recommend. And then the next one, this is another one of like my top 5 perfumes for life. I got this in Greece. If you guys watch my channel, I showed you the perfumes that I got when I was on my vacation, and this was one of them, and I fell in love. And I've actually been seeing this pop up a lot on TikTok recently. I think that this girl, like this French girl, was like stopped in the street, and this girl was asking her like, you literally smell so amazing, and she pulled out this perfume. And so it's kind of going viral right now, and I really hope this doesn't get sold out or anything, but it's literally the best perfume ever. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't get viral, that people wouldn't know much about this perfume, because it's literally like such a hidden gem, and because of how good it smells and nobody really knows about it, that's just so much better, because then nobody's gonna smell like you. This is from Narciso Rodriguez. This is Musk Noir Rose, and this is literally one of the best perfumes I have ever smelled. It is so sexy. Yes, there's rose, and I'm very picky with rose. I don't like overly synthetic, like really mature rose. I think a lot of people don't. I'm also really sensitive to musky scents. A lot of the times musky scents are not done in a good way, but there is just such a perfect mixture going on in this perfume, and I love everything about it. Even kind of like the dark tint of the bottle is just such a femme fatale type of perfume. So highly, highly, highly recommend this one. This is a brand new one to my collection, but I had to include it for this video because this is also a new discovery of mine that is like one of these really, really femme fatale, dark, sexy, mysterious scents. And that is Jimmy Choo I Want Choo Forever. This is a flanker to the original I Want Choo, which I personally didn't love. I found it to be very similar to Carolina Herrera Good Girl, which this is another one that, ooh, every man in the world loves this. The very first time I ever wore this around my husband, he literally could not stop sniffing me. It's like the sexiest perfume ever. And not only that, it is such a good gift type of perfume because the bottle is a literal heel. But this one, the reason why I didn't love the original of this is because it smelled way too similar to Carolina Herrera Good Girl. This one also has a little hint of it, which is why I know it's really sexy, because I find this really sexy. But the difference between this and this is that this has like this dark cherry, sexy cherry note that just, ooh, it does something to it, and it is so, so good. And then the last one that kind of gives me really, really sexy vibes is Valentino Donna Born in Roma. This is for like a girly girl, but she's also sexy. It's the sexiest vanilla scent. I think it's bourbon vanilla that's in here. And so it's like this rich, boozy scent. Has tons of sweetness to it, and it literally smells like what you think a Barbie doll smells like. A lot of people own this, so it's not that unique, but it's popular for a reason. It's literally one of the best women's fragrances that I've ever smelled. And then the last one for this kind of sexy category, this is another one of like the sexiest perfumes. This is Haute Couture by Givenchy. This is the Eau de Parfum. They have an Eau de Toilette version of this, which I hear a lot of people seem to prefer. I personally, I'm obsessed with this. A lot of people describe this perfume as being like raspberry cigarettes, if that makes sense, which is really weird because there's kind of like this smoky note, but there isn't an actual smoke note in this perfume, which is what kind of deterred me in the beginning from buying this, because I'm like, I don't really like smoky notes. They don't do well on my skin. I don't like smelling like smoke, but this is different. It's not like there's an actual smoke note in here. I think there's like leather or some type of suede note that just gives this little hint of like this spice. I can't explain it. But then there's also raspberry, and just the mixture is so sexy, and it is just so provocative and hot. And this is one that is not as readily available as a lot of these other ones, which you could easily find in like a department store. I believe this is like discontinued, but you could still find it. If you go to your mall and they have those like random kiosks there, you could probably find it there. And obviously you could find it online. But because of the fact that it's discontinued and it's not in every department store, I think that makes it even better because it just makes it more unique and you're not going to be smelling like every other person. Now, if you still want to buy a really, really sexy perfume for your significant other, but you don't want to spend as much money as some of these other ones are, because a lot of these were high up in the hundreds or like a little bit less, but they were a little bit higher up there, but you still want to get the most bang out of your buck and you want to still, you know, get that sexy femme fatale, delicious, sexy scent, then I recommend either one of these. They're both flankers of one another. This is by Diesel. Now I found this set at TJ Maxx. Wrap it up and it's literally the most perfect gift ever. This is Diesel Loverdose. I found this entire set, which came with the perfume, and then it also comes with a body lotion of the perfume. This entire set was only $24.99, but let me tell you, it does not smell like it's $24.99. It smells so intoxicating. It's very similar to Black Opium, which is also a really sexy perfume, but it's so overdone and a lot of people have it or wear it like on a daily basis. Like I swear 10 times out of 10 I will go outside and I will smell Black Opium on somebody. So if you like kind of a similar scent, or if you know somebody that loves that scent, I think they would love this one because it's definitely along the same lines, but it's also a little bit different. This one has licorice in it, which I think just makes it even better. There's something so intoxicating about this perfume. The fact that it's literally called Loverdose, that's literally what it's marketed as. It's supposed to be like a really sexy, intoxicating, alluring scent just from like the bottles. They look like little potions. And then this is the red one. I think this is Loverdose Red Kiss. This also smells really amazing. I think there's like praline or some type of chocolate note in here. So these two are just amazing. And I mean, they look amazing. They look like little potions, like little heart crystals. Like I would love to receive these. If I didn't know about them, I would love to receive these for Christmas. All right, now these next few perfumes are for like the girly girls in your life. Like they love pink, they love really sweet fragrances, really sugary scents. Like they literally love to smell like a snack. Then these are the scents for them. So the first one that comes at a very reasonable price point, this is the brand new Sabrina Carpenter scent. It's called Sweet Tooth, and just based off of that name, you can already tell it's a very sweet scent. There's literally white chocolate in here, marshmallows, and amongst a bunch of other delicious scents. But those are kind of the two notes that definitely stick out to me because I love those scents and I would love this as a gift if I didn't know about it. And the fact that it literally looks like a little chocolate bar is also amazing. You could get a set of this, a full set that comes with a lip gloss. It comes with a travel spray of this one, and the entire set is 25 bucks. And you could find that set at either Walgreens or Walmart. This would be a really nice scent also for not only a girly girl, but maybe like a younger girl that you have in your life, like a cousin, a niece that is maybe just getting into like fragrances and like girly girl type of thing. Basically like a young teen, but even if they're not a young teen, like I'm not a young teen, but I would still love this. Like I love these types of scents. Then another one is Flower Bomb. I feel like Flower Bomb is a you can't go wrong type of scent. The fact that it's called Flower Bomb, obviously there's some florals happening in here, but I personally find this sweet more than anything else. This is what this looks like. This is like a classic scent, and I really think that you can't go wrong with this scent. If you have any woman in your life, I think that they would love this. Maybe not so much if they love like the super clean, fresh aquatic scents. Maybe they wouldn't love this that much because there is a lot of sweetness in here, but in just such a good way. I love this scent. I didn't have it in my collection for a while, but then randomly I smelled the tester one day at Ulta and I was like, okay, I have to get at least a little, I think this is a 1 fluid ounce of it just to have, because this is like, it's a staple, it's a go-to, it's just a classic. It's a classic. It's been around for a minute, but it's so good. Next up, MAC Candy Yum Yum. Honestly, any of the MAC scents. I have another one for a different category that I'll show you a little bit later for more of like a fresh lover. But this one, Candy Yum Yum, is so delicious. It's literally called Candy Yum Yum. So I mean, what do you think this smells like? There's like guava in here. So it doesn't straight up smell like candy and just like super sugary overload. It's definitely sweet, but that guava and just some of the fruity notes that are in here kind of give it a little fruity burst. And guava literally gives like this candy, sugary deliciousness to all perfumes. I'm obsessed with the note of guava. And this is one of my husband's most favorite perfumes on me. I love wearing this to bed. Obviously, I wear this on a daily basis also, but when you wear this to bed and you're like tossing and turning throughout the night and your significant other like smells you, they will literally be buried in your neck. Like they're not gonna want to stop cuddling you because of how good this freaking smells. So yeah, that's Candy Yum Yum. Then this one. So I recently bought this and I can't wait to talk a little bit more in depth about it in a future sort of perfume haul. Honestly, I'm showing you guys a lot of brand new perfumes in this video. So I will be talking about a lot of these more in depth in future videos, like going over the notes and everything like that. But this isn't really about notes. This video is more so like a guide of what you should buy based off of knowing somebody's taste. So this is an Arabic perfume. So I've recently gotten introduced to Arabic perfumes, honestly, just because of this perfume. I don't have any other Arabic perfumes in my collection, but honestly, after trying this and just how good and delicious this is, I have such high hopes and I want to buy a ton more. Not only that, but they are insanely affordable, but they smell. They smell incredible, and for as affordable as they are, you don't have to compromise the longevity of them because they literally last for like a week and a half. I sprayed this on a hoodie. The next day I'll go back to it and it still smells like this. And this particular one is called Choco Musk. I bought this on Amazon. I will link it in my storefront. And this 1.6 fluid ounce bottle of this perfume cost me $14. It was literally $14. Now, Choco Musk smells like pure sweet, delicious, creamy chocolate. Chocolate to a T. I was a little bit afraid buying this scent because a lot of scents that kind of claim to be chocolatey scents or really sweet, sugary vanilla scents, they end up smelling really synthetic on me, and just something about them don't tend to mix that well on my skin. But this one, literally, like at first, when I first sprayed it on, I'm like, oh, I don't know, because it kind of smelled a little weird when I first put it on my skin. But give it maybe 5 minutes for it to kind of fully dry down, and then you will smell like literally a chocolate factory. Paired up with any sort of sweet lotion, you will literally be smelling like a snack. So this would be a great gift for a girlfriend, for a wife, because you will literally want to eat them when they're wearing this. But really anybody that loves to smell like edible, like sweet, which I know a lot of women love. So definitely highly recommend this one, even as a gift to yourself, to you, from you kind of thing. Now, obviously not every woman likes really, really sweet, sugary scents, which is fine. My mom being one of them. I wouldn't dare to buy my mom any of the perfumes that I just talked about right now because she would literally throw up in my hands. That woman sticks to what she likes, and what she likes is more fresh, sort of woody. Let me give you examples. Her signature scents are Chloe Nomad and Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. Those are her signatures. That's the kind of scents she likes. She likes more like watery, fruity, fresh, clean scents. And obviously there's a lot of women that also love that type of scent. So I'm gonna give you guys some options. These options are not boring, fresh and clean scents, because a lot of them can be. These are scents that smell really high end, really expensive, that have personality. Like they're not just like a boring, fresh, just got out of the shower type of scent. But for those of you that like something a little bit more fresh, and you know of somebody that likes those types of scents, then these are some good options. So obviously I had to include Coco Mademoiselle. Coco Mademoiselle is a really good one if you have like a motherly figure, a grandma, and whatever the case, somebody that's a little bit more mature and they don't necessarily want to be smelling like super young and juvenile. Even though there's no age to perfumes, obviously you could wear literally whatever you want at any age. I'm just saying this for the sake of like describing a scent. So Coco Mademoiselle definitely is a little bit more mature. There's rose in it. There's a really high level of patchouli in it. So if you love the scent of patchouli, you would love this. I don't hate this scent, but I feel like it's so overworn. More than anything, it reminds me of my mom, which is why I keep this perfume around, even though I don't personally wear it that much, because it it smells like my mom, and like I just love the smell of my mom. So, but this is a really good gift to anybody that is a little bit more sophisticated, is a little bit more classy, and they don't like super like sugary sweets type of scents that I just showed you previously. Some other really nice ones. This is Trosardi Donna, and this is such an amazing scent. It's a fresh scent, it's a little bit woody, and it does have a little bit of sweetness, but not coming from like a vanilla aspect or any sort of like cotton candy or any type of sugary notes like that. This is more sweet in the sense that it has some fruity notes in it. Oh, it's so addicting. This scent is so good. And even me that usually likes more of the sweeter scents that I talked about previously, I love this scent. It's so good, and it honestly smells really sexy to me. The next one, this I literally brought with me on vacation. It was what I was using the most when I was over in Albania and in Greece. That says a lot about how much I love this scent, because the fact that I was spraying this and wearing this more than the ones that I, you know, would think I would like more, like the more sweeter scents, that goes to show how good this is. This is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. It's the one in like this light green juice. And because this came out a little while ago, you could actually find it, even though it is a Dolce scent, you could find it for like 40 to 50 bucks, but it smells so high end. It literally smells like springtime. It is one of the best fresh floral scents. I'm not really somebody that would love like a strictly fresh and floral scent, but there's something so alluring about this. It's so flirty, it's so feminine, and it's just like, oh, it is such a good scent. It's like a breath of fresh air. And then here's the other MAC scent that I wanted to share with you guys. This is MAC Turquatic. Literally one of the best fresh scents I have ever smelled in my life. Obviously it's called MAC Turquatic, so it does have a little bit of like an aquatic vibe to it, but it is so much more than that. This is like, it's literally one of the best scents. It has so much character to it. It's unique, it's fresh, it's clean, but it has so much personality. It's not a basic fresh scent at all. It's like one of the best scents ever. For a fresh scent, it is so sexy, and I don't know how to explain that, but just trust me, pick this up. I think you could get this at like a Dillard's, obviously a MAC store if you have one near you, but I usually get mine from Dillard's, and these perfumes are also not that expensive. I think they're like $50 to $60, and they have other scents as well. Another one that's really good is Creme de Nude, which I also have in my collection. That's a really sexy one, but I feel like these are some of like my favorites. And then this one right here, this is by Kayali. Honestly, any Kayali scent would be a great gift, not only because their perfumes obviously smell amazing, but their packaging is amazing. Like, imagine opening this on Christmas morning. It looks like luxury. They're not terribly expensive. Obviously, they're not cheap at all, but they're also not terribly expensive. I think the smaller sizes go for like $80 to $90. So it's not horrible, but this personally is one of my favorites. Although I think my favorite is quickly going to change because I recently smelled one. The brand new, not the sugared patchouli. I haven't smelled that one yet. It doesn't seem like something that I would like because of it's called patchouli, but the brand new Love Fest Burning Cherry, I think it's what it's called. That is such a good scent. It's a really nice dupe for Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. So that would be a great gift. And that perfume would definitely fall into the category that I talked about first in this video, which was more of like the more sexy, more provocative, delicious scents. That would fall into that category. But this is also one of my favorites. This is Eden Juicy Apple. I feel like this perfume kind of falls somewhere in between the sweet lovers and the fresh lovers. It's like kind of a good mixture of both because it's very sweet and it smells like a juicy apple, like bright red juicy apple. So it has that freshness and it's very realistic, but it also has some red berries in it. I think there's like raspberries. There's a ton of berries, I'm pretty sure. So it's literally like a bowl of red apples cut up and then a bunch of blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. If you kind of combine those together, that's what this smells like. But it is so alluring and it's so sexy and it's very feminine and I love it. And the bottle is also amazing. All right, next category is if you want to spend a little bit more money, if you really want to kind of splurge basically on somebody, then these are more like higher end, more niche perfumes. So the first one being, of course, Baccarat Rouge. I feel like every woman knows about this, so I think it would be a really special gift. It's about $350, so it definitely hurts when you swipe that card, but it is so good. It is a really unique scent, and honestly, I can't even really describe this scent. It's a scent you have to go in and smell for yourself to really get the full experience of this, because there's just no way. I mean, it's already hard explaining any perfume, because how do you explain scent, you know what I mean? But this one is literally indescribable. It's sweet, but that literally tells you nothing. It is so much more than sweet. It is so much more than fresh. It's just a really powerful, unique fragrance, but it smells so good. And a lot of women use this for good reason. It's gained a lot of popularity because it's just so good. I think a lot of celebrities use this. It's a very popular one right now for sure, but I think any woman would love receiving this. And then these are also really good ones. These are the Kilian perfumes. Here I have Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. This one is really famous. It literally smells like marshmallow powder. Like, it's one of the sweetest scents ever. And this is the perfume that allegedly Rihanna wears, and everybody would go crazy every time that they would smell Rihanna. They would say, like, literally she smells like the best smell that I have ever smelled. So that's where the craze about this perfume kind of started. So that's a really good one. I believe this one, it's a 1.7 bottle, and I think this is about $270. And then this one, this is the Kilian. So Kilian has kind of more of like a designer price point and then a niche price point. So Love Don't Be Shy definitely falls into the niche price point because it's a little bit higher up there. Then they also have ones that fall into like the hundreds, like a little bit over 100. And Princess is a really nice, really sexy scent. I believe there's also marshmallow in here, but it's not nearly as sweet as Love Don't Be Shy. Just some like woodiness. I'm currently making food and I just took a little break to go have a little taste. So anyways, back to the video. Next one, this is Mojave Ghost. I bought this when I was in New York I think it was in Nordstrom. I bought it on 5th Avenue. So that's just kind of like a memory that I will always attach to this scent because I'm in love with New York. I love that city so much. But this is Mojave Ghost by Byredo. This is also a little bit of a pricier scent. This also has a lot of notoriety to it. This is definitely a clean type of scent. So if you have somebody that loves a scent that is not too powerful, it's not overpowering, that doesn't really make a statement, you just maybe, you like the smell, maybe like your scent but better type of thing, that's what this one is. It's not like a screaming at you type of scent, but it's also going to last a good amount, and it's more of like a skin scent. It almost smells like how you smell when you've had like a really, really nice bath or really nice shower, something like that. It smells like a spa type of thing, like a really luxurious, expensive spa. All right, and then the last few recommendations that I have as far as women's scents go, any one of these. These are the Sol de Janeiro body mist. They do have sets. Now, if you do get the body mist, I also recommend that you get these guys. This is the classic Brazilian Crush. This is the first one that came out, and it's the most amazing, delicious, sexy scent that you've ever smelled in your life. And then they also have the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream to go with it. I believe they have sets of these so you could get it all in one. It's literally one of the best scents. It's like pistachio, caramel, deliciousness. It smells so good. I think anybody would enjoy these scents. Another one that is a Baccarat Rouge dupe. So if maybe you want this scent but you want it in a cheaper version, then get Beija Flor. This one is the cream of it. I don't have the spray of Beija Flor because I have Baccarat Rouge, so I don't need to, but this is a really nice one. It smells like it literally is one of the closest dupes that I've ever smelled to Baccarat Rouge. This one by Anita, when it dries down, it literally smells like vanilla ice cream. So good. Cherosa 71, we all know, literally smells like cake batter, like baked cookies, warmth, deliciousness. It's caramelized vanilla and macadamia nut. Cherosa 40, which I've recently been getting really into. I recently bought the matching cream. This is the Baume Gia Bright cream, and paired together, just do yourself a favor and buy this for any woman in your life and you will fall in love all over again. This is like black amber, plum, and vanilla. Oh my god, it's so good. Any Sol de Janeiro scent mixed with the cream, perfect gift. And now let me get into just the very few colognes that I have. So these are fragrances that I think will be great for any male in your life. These are the colognes that my husband wears and I love these on him. So if you have a husband, boyfriend, and you just want to smell like this delicious, manly, sexy scent, these are the scents. My favorite cologne of all time, and I literally love it so much that sometimes I spray it on me because it is that good. And I don't understand why this scent gets such a bad rep. Like, people for some reason talk badly about this scent, not because it smells bad, but I don't know. I've just heard like bad things said about this fragrance and I don't know why. When my husband gets ready for work like early in the morning and I'm still in bed sleeping and he sprays this on before he leaves, it literally wakes me up. Like, the scent is so good that it wakes me up. So this is Paco Rabanne 1 Million. I prefer the eau de toilette, which don't be fooled into thinking that just because this is an eau de toilette that it's not that powerful, because it's literally one of the strongest freaking colognes I've ever smelled. This lasts on my husband for like 3 days. Like, he could wear it one day and then not wear it and he will still, like, his skin smells identical to this perfume for days on end. It's really sweet. I think there's like a lot of like cinnamon notes and things that I honestly normally don't like, because I don't really like cinnamon, but something in here. I don't really recommend the eau de parfum. I think I bought it for him on accident once, not knowing, because it looks exactly the same as the EDT, which I should know better. Like, how did I make that mistake? But I accidentally bought it for him and he finished it all because this is an empty bottle. But I prefer the eau de toilette. Now, this is another scent that is like another one of like the sexiest colognes I've ever smelled in my life. This is the YSL. I have no idea what it's called because I know nothing about men's cologne. If I find the name of it, I'll put it on the screen, but oh my God. I need a candle of this. I could smell this all day. It is so sexy. If you have a significant other, buy this for them. You will, oh my God, you will love it, I promise you. And then this is a recommendation, honestly, for any male figure in your life, for your dad, for your brother, for your husband, anybody. It's a really, really good cologne. This is Dior Sauvage. I feel like this is one of the most popular colognes out there, but it smells so, so good. I feel like a lot of men use Dior Sauvage, but for good reason, because it smells so freaking good. And then another one that I don't have here because my husband has finished it is one of the Armani fragrances. I don't remember the name of it. I will put a picture of it on the screen, but those also smell delicious. Like, not that they smell like sweet, like food delicious, but like so sexy. Like, just top tier colognes. So those are also some that I would highly recommend. Yeah, that is it for this video. I feel like it was really long. I know that I just threw a bunch of perfumes at you, so hopefully you got something helpful out of this video. I try to be really helpful in the sense of like providing different variations of perfumes, because obviously perfumes are really personal and not everybody likes the same type of perfume. So if this was helpful, let me know in the comments. I know I'm a little bit late. Like, what's the date today? It's December 19th, so there's only like 6 days left till Christmas, but a lot of these perfumes, if not all of them, are very easily accessible. You could go into any department store literally right now and purchase any of these. So hopefully, if you still haven't bought gifts for anybody in your life, then hopefully this video will be helpful to you. But that is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.